In Carly, Pennsylvania, Flying J truck stop, $5.92 for diesel. High fuel prices. Across the street, it's at $5.49. Yeah, these high diesel prices are putting a lot of companies out of business. We're in an energy crisis now. All because of that parasite little Israel with stupid Donald Trumpstein doesn't have he ain't bad enough to stand up to Israel. Also, fertilizer, too, is too expensive. A lot of farmers do not have the money, cannot afford to to use fertilizer. So we're going to see we could see a food crisis soon. They say food prices are going to go up by 50% by, I think they said September or October. Yeah, it ain't looking good at all. And there was some farmers reporting they found tick boxes. Ticks. And there's rumors that if these ticks bite you, you won't be able to eat red meat ever again, which is part of Bill Gates' plan. Bill Gates is a devil. That is a domestic enemy. Unbelievable, man. JetBlue, they say airlines is almost about to go out of business. They're short on fuel for these airplanes, but they're still spraying chemtrails. I'm telling you, America needs a revolution. Really bad, man. It's getting worse and worse, man. 2027 will be even worse than 2026. And if that orange man is impeached, don't expect the J.D. Vance to be any better, man. They're all puppets of the parasite state of Israel. Gosh. I don't know what to do.
I'm out here mushroom hunting and I found, there it is right there, the tick box. I'm not going to touch it because there's ticks all over that thing. I know there is. Look at them crawling out of it. Millions of them.
There are 450,000 Americans with alpha-gal syndrome from these bioengineered ticks from this fucking psychopath right here. And they can no longer eat red meat for their entire lives. And this is not normal, guys. It's not normal for these massive moose to be covered in tens of thousands of ticks, literally killing them in Canada, or snakes covered in hundreds of ticks in Australia being killed once again. All this is happening right before they're coming out with a new Lyme disease vaccine. It's just the 101 of their playbook, guys. Engineer the problem and then the solution.
What I want to know is, why are people finding boxes of ticks on their farmland, specifically large farms with cows, sheep, goats, horses? What reason would people want to spread ticks and make that become a problem for farmers? I think we better start researching this and find out what exactly is going on, because this is quite concerning. And it's not just one person, it's not just one farmer, but many farmers are finding ticks on their property. But this is really weird. I know Pfizer is coming out with some new products to help get rid of Lyme disease, but that can't have nothing to do with it. We all know we can trust our government. Does anybody have any ideas what the hell's going on? Why they're finding boxes full of ticks in open fields on people's properties? Something's really weird.
That is insane. Now this might be the most ticks I've ever seen on any animal ever. That is insane. And look at the size of them. They're enormous. Huge ticks on this girl. But we just got this python out of the Everglades and she was sitting on a clutch of eggs. We got them too, and you can see she popped this egg right away. You can see the embryo in there is starting to look like a snake. It's got scales developed, so these weren't too far off from hatching. So we got her out just in the nick of time.
And it won't be the last pandemic. The next one could be far more severe. I mean, this one, it killed millions. It was awful. We got the vaccine. You know, actually, President Trump's leadership was a factor in getting that out quickly. And so when I spoke to him, I said, okay, here's some other medical innovations, including a thing called an HIV cure that could be accelerated. So, you know, we should be more prepared both for a pandemic. I'd say that's still number one. You know, you can worry about nuclear war, you can worry about AI. There's
like
plenty to worry about. But
do you
overall,
sleep
I'm
at
an
all?
optimist.
Okay.
No, I mean, you know, it's up to the government to think ahead on behalf of the citizens.
Yes.
So, pandemic, there's a lot that we should be doing that hopefully we'll get our act together before the next one comes. You know, overall, the innovation in health, both in the developing countries, the rich world, you know, I love being part of that.
I was reading, though, that you said the next pandemic you are predicting within maybe 25 years. Is that
Certainly
accurate?
we'll have one in the next 25 years. You know, there's even some pathogens out there that we're watching over right now.
Lyme disease. Oh, but don't worry, Pfizer to the rescue. Already got some strong trials going. Wait, why does this feel so familiar? Worst tick season on record? Wait, don't ticks cause Lyme disease? Oh, but don't worry, Pfizer to the rescue. Already got some strong trials going. It's gonna be bad, you guys. You better protect yourselves. And what better way to protect yourself, right? Problem, reaction, solution. Wait, why does
all over his head and eyes. My top plot, and I saw this little guy. I don't know if he's alive or he's got ticks all over his head and eyes. I mean, look at that. On his ears. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do. I'm out here mushroom hunting and I found, there it is right there, the tick box. I'm not going to touch it because there's ticks all over that thing. I know there is. Look at them crawling out of it. Millions of them.
There are 450,000 Americans.
And Bill Gates has no college degree. He's never attended medical school. But here he is, giving advice on medicine and all this other shit. And you got some of these sheep out there that listen to this scumbag. This blood-sucking parasite. Domestic enemy right here. And people don't do shit about it.